Hi everybody, it's Annette from the Art of Intuition. Today we're going to talk about what makes us human happy. So first we have to talk about what makes us unhappy. So I watched Avengers Endgame yesterday, a rewatch. I've seen it before, but there was a scene in there that jumped out at me where they were talking about if you remove certain things from a timeline split off. Think about your soul in that way. Over all of your existences, you have fractured off, not just this one. Every time we compromised on a soul level, every time we gave in, every time we did something that we knew was not of our highest, most amazing selves, we split off, we fractured off. So there are parts of us multidimensionally all over the place. And when you talk about embodying in higher consciousness, you're talking about bringing all those pieces back home. That's what we're doing. We're raising our vibration to bring everything back home. So that is the reason people talk about higher consciousness and soul embodiment. That's what you're trying to do. But all these pieces that are missing makes us feel very empty inside. So the human, our ego aspect, human aspect, they're the same. We'll use outside things to fill the holes. But it's like a child. So even though we don't want to be too hard on our ego and human aspect, because it's an aspect we still have to embody back in with every other part of us, understand it's like a child. It wants this, and 10 minutes later it wants something else, and 10 minutes later it wants something else, because that didn't make it happy. Now it wants that, now it wants this. Nothing's going to make it happy because it's trying to take something outside and fill the hole. And that's not how it works. So it just gets in a circle and it keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again. Sometimes the things get bigger. It might not even be a physical thing. It can be a situation it keeps putting itself in. It could be different programs it's running where it keeps trying to, put itself in these situations to feel whole, to feel complete. Now, when we are trying to embody in all of our aspects and we're trying to raise our vibration, raise our consciousness, we use things from the outside to support our vibration or the vibration we need to get to. We might like the vibration of something, so we like it around us. But all we're doing is having it support our vibration so we can embody in more of ourselves. We're filling the hole from the inside out. We don't have any attachment to the thing or the situation. As soon as we achieve the vibration of that thing or situation, it doesn't matter anymore in a sense to us. So we utilize the outside world differently. We're utilizing as sort of a means to an end because we know the space we live in, it supports our vibration. Sometimes we have to go live in really big, expensive places because that's what's going to support our vibration because it's near a lake or it's on the beach or whatever we need to get to the next stage in our process. So we'll pay money for that. But we're not using it to fill the hole. We're using it to raise our vibration so we can fill the hole ourselves. But for the human, that's not how it sees things. It just is devouring everything in its sight. That's what the human does. So I read a quote the other day, and it was a football coach that said every time he lost a piece of his soul. It's not that he's losing a piece of his soul. He's stripping down his ego. Every time he loses, he is clearing all this resentment, he's clearing all this guilt, he's clearing all this anger for losing. He's actually opening his heart, opening his soul up more. But it feels to him like he's losing his soul. Because it hurts. When your heart bursts open because you have all those emotions coming up, it feels like you're losing something. You're really gaining something. Because the soul doesn't care if it wins or it loses. The soul doesn't take sides. There's no sides to the soul. It's either love or it's not love. It's pure or it's not pure. That's it. It doesn't take a side. It doesn't care about wins or losses. It's the experience that it's calling forth for a reason. So think about why you utilize what you utilize. And keep practicing the art of intuition.